I have been in the UK for the most of the last 15 years, and there are some things that stayed with me. Trying to navigate eating healthy, adapting to the new culture, but also not forgetting my roots. I come from Greece, in case you can't tell from my name and my thick English accent. But thank you first for being here, where you do all things food, bringing the science of food a bit closer to you, trying to make it simple and entertaining. So if you get value out of it, remember to hit the like button and subscribe so that I can produce more videos like this one. Here are 10 things that I've learned as a foreigner living in the UK, both good and bad, about nutrition. Number 1, butter as a cooking oil. For a steak, for all the desserts, for your regular pasta sauce, for your grilled vegetables, for a potato bake, butter gives this lovely flavor to any food added. This luscious creaminess, this warm and just relatable smell. It is amazing, isn't it? And you know what? We don't have to eat it in moderation, as we used to believe. Saturated fats are not as bad for you as we were once led to believe. But in cooking, for it not to get burned, sometimes it is essential to mix it with some vegetable oil, like sunflower oil, especially when frying. Number 2, drinking your coffee or tea with a treat. All those muffins, the Scottish biscuits filled with creamy Irish butter, delicious muffin bathed with white chocolate and a raspberry core. I am, like I guess million others, used to taking my coffee or tea with a small treat. Is that good? Well, I think it is if you don't overdo it or if you're not on a diet. Some of these are north of 400 calories. Number 3 is cold sandwiches and crisps. This is mostly about eating a light, convenient, sometimes cold lunch, something to keep you going in the middle of your hours away from home. Is it a good argument for that? I think eating light will keep you feeling sleepy. Less blood will divert from your brain to your stomach. But are the sandwiches healthy? Sure, they can be. And all the food retailers have made strides in doing that. Plant options like lentils, tofu, chickpeas, low-fat mayo, introducing healthy fats like hummus or smoked salmon, eggs, watercress. There is a great variety in the UK for a great price, especially the meal deals, which are sandwiches combined with a snack such as crisps and a drink. Even the snacks got healthier since I came here. Now we have quinoa chips gluten-free, which takes me to my next point. The rise of vegan and free from ethically produced and sustainably sourced foods. This is also called green thinking, not greenwashing, green thinking. When we say free from, we are talking about foods that do not contain gluten, nuts, or milk. And they have seen a considerable growth and innovation in the recent years. Here, the legislation is also strict to safeguard people with allergies, a population that is more than 5, some people say 10% in the UK. Natasha's law mandates that food businesses declare all ingredients, listing all the allergens for meals that are prepared on site for direct sale. The stats don't lie. 26% of the UK households are avoiding dairy products. Moreover, we have the vegan foods, the meat substitutes flooding the market, and more consumer awareness of ethically produced and sustainably sourced foods. As someone who is not a vegan or doesn't have a food sensitivity, I can't stand still. I'm influenced by this very big wave coming at me. I'm following a plant diet for 2, sometimes 3 days a week, and I think you should consider it too. I mean, it's good for the planet. But let's go to number 5. Dinner and not lunch is the main meal of the day. This is about working hours and family commitments. Where I come from, people work 6, 7, 8 hours according to what they do, sometimes starting from 7 o'clock until maximum 3 p.m. in the afternoon, especially for people in the public sector. So lunchtime meal is a big thing. In the UK, dinner is served 6 to 7 p.m. when everyone is back, which is fine, I guess, if you don't eat a very large dinner, remember, because it is too close to bedtime, which is around 10 p.m. Yikes. It's too early, no? Digestion is an issue with late dinners and sleep quality.
Jelly, those are my maternity pants.
No, these are my Thanksgiving pants.
But early dinner for the main meal works. Believe me, give it a go. Number 6. Fresh fruits and vegetables are a treasure. Quality can vary and really good quality can be expensive. You have to give it to the UK. So far north, with mild but wet weather, it's usually hard to grow quality vegetables. You have cereals, tubers, you have many others. Greenhouses are a big thing, But imports are really a massive business. Spain, Latin America, the Netherlands, they are all supplying 50% of produce to the UK, massive loads of goods. Let me just tell you this, you tend to appreciate a locally produced vegetable and a fruit when you find one. Takes me to number 7. So beef is the king of meats. What can I say? A visit to the supermarket or a butcher speaks for itself. Mouth-watering steaks, rump, ribeye steaks, T-bone steaks, tender chuck, tasty ribs with intense red color, screaming freshness. But surprisingly, a lot of minced meat. About 50% of all beef production is minced. Yeah, you heard me right, because who has time for chewing, my friends? The superior beef quality in this part of the world derives from a long livestock tradition of very high standards. Fertile land, wet weather, and lots of grass helps too. I mean, the British and the Irish beef is top notch. Number 8. Milk is cheap and full of flavor. Okay, hear this. 1 pound for 2 liters of milk. Yeah, you heard me right. At least up until 2020, the good years. Especially where I live, very close to the countryside. The dairy factory is just next door, about 2 miles. Good deal. Opt for full fat. Enjoy the creaminess, the flavor. Number 9. Supermarkets are the bosses of the food industry. Here, private label products are dominating the market, 52% with a 6% annual rise. These are the Tesco macaroni, the Max Spencer rice, the Weetabix-like cereal from Sainsbury's, which is just as the market leader, the original Weetabix, down to the packaging design, but 40% cheaper. The big 5 large retailers, the Max Spencer, the Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, Waitrose, are calling the shots. They are subcontracting food manufacturing to other food businesses, and they are moving very large volumes, dictating specifications and sometimes setting innovation and setting market trends. The discount supermarkets, the Lidl, Aldi of this world, are also chasing the race very, very closely. But yeah, you got it right. I mean, food is a very, very big business, and we are talking billions of pounds, billions of dollars. And for number 10, I have some weird stuff. Would you add vinegar to French fries, the potato chips? Would you? Why? Why? Come on. Okay, another one. What you would expect if you order a mince meat pie. Have you expected this one? Just in time for Christmas. Look at the comments down below for an explanation why it's called mince pie. Okay, here's another one. Here in the UK and Ireland, we raise so much lamb and sheep. Although we rarely eat the meat from these animals, where does it all go? Exports? I don't know. But there's more. The UK has one of the cheapest per capita chicken production in the world. Really, really affordable. Who would know? But apart from food, there is also exercise. Fitness is everywhere. On the streets, in the parks, people running, playing fields scattered around the towns with nice green grass, sometimes wet, but still nice. The overall atmosphere, I guess, endorses fitness and maybe kind of helps you if you want to eat healthy. But if this is the case, my friend, why the UK is one of the fattest nations globally? Look at this video to find out and stay tuned for more videos like this one, making sure to subscribe and help me build a community here on YouTube. Until the next one, bye!